Over the last few years, humanoid robots have been showing up everywhere. They walk fashion runways, perform martial arts, bow to cheering crowds under bright stage lights, and get hyped by the media as the future of humanity. At first glance, it all looks impressive. But if you stop for a moment and ask a simple question, what do these robots actually do in your daily life? The answer is usually nothing. Most humanoid robots today, especially those coming out of China, exist mainly for marketing and tech showcases. They're built to look impressive in videos, to move like humans, and to create a wow factor. But they're not designed to actually live alongside people. When the cameras turn off, they don't cook, they don't clean, they don't protect your home, and they don't realistically replace repetitive real-world jobs. This is where Tesla Bot Gen 3 stands apart. No flashy performances, no stage shows, no obsession with proving how human it looks. Tesla treats robots the same way it treated electric vehicles and self-driving AI, as practical tools meant to work, quietly, efficiently, and developed at an incredibly fast pace. Tesla began this journey in 2021, and the progress since then has been massive. Elon Musk has repeatedly emphasized that Optimus isn't a humanoid robot built just to impress people. Yes, it can dance if you want it to, but its real purpose is far more practical. It's meant to clean your home when you're busy, handle everyday chores, and free people from repetitive work. In Musk's view, that's how work eventually becomes optional. He believes there are several strong reasons why Optimus will win over customers, and why people who don't own one may later regret it. Tesla's plan is clear. Mass production and sales are intended to push the Tesla bot directly into real homes, where it will do housework, help with cooking, and even function as a smart home security guard. This isn't science fiction anymore. It's a concrete plan targeting the near future. So why should someone buy a Tesla bot, and how is it genuinely useful? When you compare Tesla Bot Gen 3 to most Chinese humanoid robots, the difference becomes obvious. One side focuses on technology designed to be shown off. The other focuses on technology built to change how people live and work. Even at a glance, the gap in design quality, refinement, and finish is clear. China has never been particularly strong in design, and even many of its electric cars tend to look awkward and unpolished. The first and most obvious reason to own a Tesla bot is simple. It cleans your house. Floors get mopped and vacuumed. Dishes get washed. Lawns get mowed. Windows get cleaned. Laundry gets folded. You could come home to a noticeably different living space. What truly sets Tesla Bot Gen 3 apart isn't how human it looks. It's that it's designed to understand how a home actually functions. Nothing reveals this better than cleaning an entire living space. It sounds simple, but it's one of the most complex tasks for a humanoid robot. Cleaning requires far more than movement. A robot must recognize objects, make decisions, interact with precision, and most importantly, avoid damaging property or putting people at risk. This is exactly where most humanoid robots today struggle. They can hold a broom, but they don't understand which surfaces are delicate. They can wipe floors, but can't reliably tell the difference between carpet, wood, or tile. They can move, but not smoothly enough to function safely in tight, cluttered living spaces. Tesla Bot takes a completely different approach. It isn't explicitly programmed to clean. Instead, it's trained to understand living environments. Its cleaning ability comes from the coordination of sensors, a multi-angle camera system, high-precision hands, and movement that's fast enough to be useful, but safe enough for a home. A key part of this is spatial awareness. Tesla Bot uses a camera-based system built on the same vision-first philosophy Tesla uses in its cars. Rather than relying on expensive LiDAR systems or pre-mapped environments, the robot learns to see and understand the home in real time. It recognizes floors, walls, furniture, decorations, and even small details like cables, pets, or children's toys. This matters because cleaning isn't a repetitive task in a static space. Homes change every day. Furniture moves, objects are left behind, and new obstacles appear. Tesla Bot doesn't just map the space. It evaluates how dirty things are and identifies what types of surfaces it's dealing with. This is another area where showpiece robots fall short. cleaning wood floors is different from cleaning tile. Wiping a glass table requires a different touch than cleaning a kitchen counter. By combining visual input with force sensors in its hands, Optimus can adjust pressure, speed, and movement paths to clean effectively without damaging surfaces. This might sound like a small detail, but for older adults, a group Tesla is quietly targeting, it makes a huge difference. It's the difference between a genuinely helpful assistant and a constant source of frustration. The hands of the Tesla bot are among its most important features. Unlike many humanoid robots that use crude grippers or purely decorative hands, Optimus's hands are built for real work. In fact, it's currently the only humanoid robot with 22 degrees of freedom in its hands. Cleaning requires extremely fine motor control. The robot needs to hold a cloth properly, wring it out, change contact points, fold the fabric, and return it to the correct place when finished. Each of these actions demands precise coordination between fingers, wrists, and arms, something most humanoid robots simply can't do. This is an area Tesla has invested heavily in because they understand that household work isn't rough or industrial. It requires precision, care, and control. That's why the Tesla bot's movement speed, up to 4.5 miles per hour, matters far more than most people realize. Inside a home, speed isn't about running. It's about efficiency. A slow, awkward robot quickly becomes impractical, especially in larger houses. Tesla bot moves fast enough to travel efficiently from room to room while remaining tightly controlled to avoid accidents. When it detects people or pets nearby, the system automatically slows down and adjusts its path. This happens locally and in real time, without needing remote supervision, something most performance-focused robots still can't manage. What matters even more is how the work continues over time. Tesla bot doesn't treat cleaning as a one-and-done task. It remembers. It learns a household's routines, which areas get dirty more often, when it can clean without being in the way, and which spaces need extra attention. Over time, it doesn't just clean. It cleans at the right time, in the right places, and to the right level. This highlights the core difference between practical AI and performance AI. When compared to many Chinese humanoid robots, the gap is obvious. Most rely on pre-written scripts, controlled environments, and frequent human intervention. They can clean a small area for a demo video, but they can't manage an entire home day after day, week after week, for years. Tesla bot is designed specifically for that kind of long-term, real-world use. It's built to be repetitive, durable, and reliable. The second major reason Elon Musk believes people will want to own Optimus is its ability to monitor and protect a home, replacing the need for countless passive security cameras. Optimus isn't just watching a space, it understands and protects the people inside it. Very few humanoid robots even attempt this because home protection doesn't just require good hardware. It demands AI mature enough to distinguish right from wrong, normal from abnormal, and harmless from dangerous. This requires continuous observation, behavior analysis, long-term learning, and carefully controlled responses. Optimus doesn't simply notice a stranger. It evaluates what that person is doing, why they're there, and whether their behavior crosses a safety threshold. This is where Tesla's AI experience truly stands out. Tesla Bot Gen 3 is built on the same computer vision and reinforcement learning foundation that Tesla has refined for years through its self-driving systems. That means the robot isn't just recognizing faces or movements, it's learning behavior patterns. Someone standing at the front door briefly to ring the bell is normal. Someone pacing back and forth, checking cameras, testing door handles, or searching for blind spots is not. These distinctions can't be hard-coded with simple rules. They only emerge from training on massive amounts of real-world data. Tesla Bot's cameras act like living eyes. They don't merely record video. They continuously interpret context, lighting, time of day, spatial layout, and the relationships between objects and people. When combined with motion and audio sensors, Optimus can detect unusual behavior early, often before a human would notice anything wrong. Just as importantly, it doesn't overreact. It assesses the level of risk and selects an appropriate response, monitoring, alerting, or intervening. With an indoor movement speed of up to 4.5 miles per hour, the robot can quickly reach areas of concern while still maintaining safe distances from people. The key point is that Tesla didn't design Optimus as an enforcement or attack robot. It isn't meant to harm anyone. Every action is focused on prevention, deterrence, and protection. For example, if Optimus detects an intruder, it can issue voice warnings using its integrated Grok-based voice system, while simultaneously notifying the homeowner, or, if necessary, law enforcement. Even its physical presence is a strong deterrent. A humanoid robot equipped with multiple wide-angle cameras naturally discourages suspicious behavior. This helps explain why Elon Musk made a controversial, yet thought-provoking comment at a Tesla shareholder meeting. He suggested that instead of relying entirely on prisons, society could one day explore systems where offenders are released but continuously monitored by Optimus to prevent repeat crimes. Whether people agree with that idea or not, it highlights how far Tesla's vision extends beyond simple robotics. Most Chinese humanoid robots stop at basic motion or facial recognition. They lack long-term behavior analysis, real-world training data, and, most critically, the ability to make independent decisions in uncertain situations. If cleaning and home security prove that Tesla Bot Gen 3 can manage your living space, cooking becomes the true stress test, and arguably the strongest reason to own one. Cooking isn't a set of repetitive movements, it's a constant blend of perception, judgment, fine motor skills, and real-time adjustments. That's exactly why Tesla views the kitchen as the ultimate challenge for humanoid robots. Based on what Elon Musk has shared, Tesla Bot Gen 3, expected to launch early next year, will be the first truly complete version, capable of handling up to 100 expanded tasks per day through self-learning and imitation of human behavior. Musk believes Optimus won't just prepare basic meals, but can handle tasks like making breakfast with the competence of a real human housekeeper. Even the current Optimus Gen 2.5 already shows a major leap forward in design and build quality. The exterior is smoother, joints are more seamlessly covered, exposed wiring has been reduced, and the overall design has shifted from industrial and mechanical to rounded, calm, and approachable. At this point, the robot no longer looks like a lab experiment. It looks like a product that's close to being ready for sale. On top of that, Optimus has now been integrated with Grok, the voice assistant developed by xAI. While its responses are still a bit slow and sometimes sound awkward, this is a major milestone. The robot has started communicating in natural, spoken language, an absolutely essential skill, especially in a kitchen environment. Gen 3 will also come with a significant battery upgrade. Just 2 hours of charging will allow up to 22 hours of continuous operation. That's critical for cooking, because no one wants a robot to lose power halfway through making breakfast. To make cooking possible at all, Tesla has invested heavily in what Elon Musk calls the true brain of Optimus, its AI, along with its arms and hands. Musk has openly said that building truly dexterous robotic hands is one of the hardest challenges in all of humanoid robotics. Mass-producing these arms is roughly 100 times harder than manufacturing a standard industrial robot arm. He has even stated that engineering Optimus is more difficult than building the Model X, the Cybertruck, and the Gigafactory, and only slightly easier than Starship. The reason is simple. The world is built for human hands. Door handles, frying pans, knives, spoons, and even something as delicate as an egg all require an extremely flexible and precise manipulation system. Musk often points out that the human hand is an evolutionary miracle, with more than 27 degrees of freedom controlled by a tendon-like system that is both powerful and incredibly accurate. If a robot can't solve the hand problem, it will always be limited to staged performances. And that's exactly where most robotics companies fail. They can build robots that run, jump, box, or play table tennis, but they can't peel an orange or rinse vegetables under running water. The tasks people actually want help with are ignored. Tesla is taking the opposite approach. They are placing Optimus directly into the kitchen, the most complex, flexible, and human-centered environment imaginable. Think about something as simple as making breakfast. Eggs and bacon. The robot has to open the refrigerator, identify ingredients, gently hold an egg without cracking it, turn on the stove, Control the heat, grab a pan, crack the egg correctly, flip it, manage timing, and shut everything off at the right moment. Every single step requires tight coordination between vision, intelligence, hands, and real-time reflexes. If Optimus can handle this, it's no longer just an industrial robot. It has entered the human world. This contrast becomes even clearer when compared to factory robots. Tesla's industrial arms can weld car frames with extreme precision, but only in controlled, fixed environments. Put those same arms in a kitchen, where objects move, conditions change, and unpredictability is constant, and they would fail instantly. Optimus was built specifically to handle that kind of chaos. The development of the Tesla bot shows an astonishing pace of progress. It started as a tech cosplay moment at AI Day in 2021, became a clumsy prototype in 2022, then evolved into Gen 2 in 2023, capable of folding clothes, holding an egg, and wiping tables. By 2024, Optimus was already working inside Tesla factories, sorting batteries, and assisting with production. Today, much of its training is focused on real value inside the home. More importantly, as Elon Musk has repeatedly emphasized, Optimus can watch instructional videos online and then transfer what it learns directly into real-world actions. Because of this, the robot can learn dozens, sometimes even close to 100, new tasks in a single day. This effectively turns the kitchen into an endlessly expandable skill library. And now we come to the final and most decisive reason many people may choose to buy Optimus. It's not just about convenience, it's about income. Imagine owning a robot that can generate money for you every single day. It doesn't get tired, doesn't take vacations, and never asks for a raise. Tesla bot could be rented out as a physical worker, taking shifts in factories, handling logistics, cleaning buildings, assisting elderly care, working night shifts, or even running small retail shops. If an Optimus costs under $30,000 and can generate around $2,000 per month, it would pay for itself in just over a year, followed by many years of pure profit. Morgan Stanley analyst Adam Jonas has shared an even more striking estimate. A humanoid robot operating at a cost of $5 per hour could replace 2 human workers earning $25 per hour, creating a net present value of roughly $200,000 per robot. If Tesla can deploy this technology at scale, it's not just an improvement in labor efficiency, it's the beginning of an entirely new economy. Picture thousands of Optimus robots working in warehouses, retail stores, restaurants, nursing homes, and emergency response teams. Costs would drop dramatically, productivity would surge, and social value would increase on an unprecedented level. AI, energy, and robotics are now converging, and Tesla is one of the very few companies developing all three at the same time. Some people will buy Optimus simply to handle household chores because they lack the time. Others will see it as a business asset. For example, a small food shop could operate almost autonomously. One robot taking orders, one cooking, one serving, and one cleaning. The upfront cost may seem high, but the return on investment would likely be much faster than traditional labor expenses. Like every major technological revolution before it, humanoid robots will replace some jobs, but they will also create an entirely new ecosystem of work, opportunities, and professions. This shift will create massive demand for new roles. Robot training specialists, AI programmers, maintenance and repair technicians, fleet operations engineers, and especially experts in human-machine interface design, so robots can work naturally and safely alongside people. Elon Musk chose to deploy Optimus inside Tesla's own factories first to prove a clear point. This robot isn't just impressive to look at. It creates real economic value. When you look at its true purpose, the arrival of the Tesla bot isn't a threat to jobs. It's a stepping stone toward a new era of work, one where humans and robots collaborate to create wealth more efficiently than ever before. So here's the big question. If the Tesla bot could reliably cook, clean, and protect your home, would you seriously consider buying one? Let us know what you think in the comments. Thanks for watching.